Hello, all KYC members, and welcome to this week's weekly wrap. Some great news. We've got a new major sponsor, and that means that they've got naming rights sponsors or naming rights for both the long race, so the summer series, and the winter series as well. And it's Oyster Cove, Chandlery. So super pumped to have them on board, and it's just great that they've decided to support the club, and now it's our turn to support them. So make sure you get along, say good day to Brendan, jump into the Oyster Cove Chandlery for anything to do with your boat and its maintenance and accessories. It's just fantastic that they've come on board and supporting the club to the level that they are. It's pretty amazing. Speaking of the summer long race series, race 3 of the Oyster Cove Chandlery Summer Long Race Series was held on Sunday. We had 6 starters. Unfortunately, we lost one of them. Sheep Stations needed to retire pre-start, had some challenges there, so we only ended up with 2 boats in Division 1 and 3 boats in Division 2. The decision was made to send everybody to Kingston Beach rather than sending the 2 Division 1 boats all the way to John Garrow Light and back. Conditions weren't ideal. It was pretty gusty. We had plenty of wind at times and then plenty of parking stations. So it was one of those really frustrating races where you got no wind 1 second and your spreaders are in the water the next. But the boats handled it really well. And the results are in Division 3. Pretty much everyone got a prize. Division 2 rather. Third was Ripper with Tony Lagden, and second was Soul Quest, Garth Wigston. They had a bit of a challenge they got across the finish line and basically heading in exactly the same direction. The wind had such a major shift that they tacked onto the other tack without changing direction, and it was all over the place. Very challenging conditions. But the winner that took all of the chocolates in Division 2 was Escape Plan Matthew Bretherton. Well done, guys. Did a great job under the conditions. Division 1 was Margarita and Redback. Margarita was second and Redback was first. There was some challenges on the start line. I know that Division 2, I was on the start boat being helped by Callum McCaskill from Commotion. So thanks to Callum for giving me a hand on that day. And none of the Division 2 fleet were anywhere to be seen when the gun went off. So I was concerned that the radio wasn't working or what was going on. And we were meant to start Division 1 at 10:30, but we thought, well, no one else is coming out. We'll get them going earlier. And I radioed Graham Stevenson on Margarita and said, when you're ready, let me know and I'll start the starting sequence. And he came back and said, yep, we're ready. Apparently in the bar afterwards, I was told by his crew in no uncertain terms that they weren't quite ready because they were almost out of radio range when the gun went off as well at the start. But we ended up having a good day. It was a good fun day in any case. This Wednesday, the Derwent Boat Sales Twilight Race 8 was held. Now, I wasn't there, and I'm recording this video quite early in the morning because I'm just about to jump on a plane and head to Perth, so I missed out on the Twilight. Not sure what the weather was like. It sounded like there might have been a bit of wind also, and I'm just noticing on the results that we had 4 retirements. Like the whole D-class fleet looked like they've retired, and Kim in Vento didn't finish either, retired. So not sure what went on there. Thanks to the crew and Ben of Sayona. They were helping out with the the running of the evening, so they got the average points for the evening. So thank you to those volunteers. Division 2 results. Peter Schwartz got third in Franklin. Garth in Soulquest got second. And Neil Harding in Billy got first. So well done to those skippers and crew. Division 1, third was the immediate past Commodore. So he must have been preparing, because this is the first race that he's come out on. He must have been doing a lot of work, shrouding the keel, just like Australia too, not letting out any of his secrets. And he's burst out of the blocks and got a third in the Twilight. Second was Talofa, Rob Cawthorne and Margarita got the chocolates, Graham Stevenson and crew. So well done to all of those crews and skippers. Hope you had a wonderful evening. And just to wrap it up, finally, just a reminder of the 10-metre regatta coming up. That is in December, the 16th, 17th and 18th of December. The 16th is a Twilight. Spinnakers are allowed. All comers can turn up to that. It's not part of the point series for the 10-metre and under regatta. So love to see you out there on Friday the 16th if you want to bang that in the calendar and do a Twilight with a spinnaker for a change. But I'd also really appreciate everybody in the club reaching out to boat owners of yachts that might be interested in racing that are either 10 metres in length or less, to come and join us in this regatta. It's a really good weekend. Last year, the Saturday got blown out, but the Sunday was some of the best sailing that I've experienced in a long, long time, and hoping that the weather gods are going to look after us again this time. But it'd be great to really get a whole bunch of boats there. So please take it upon yourself to reach out, make a phone call, and send them the information on the 10-metre regatta so we can make that event as successful as possible. That's it for this week's Weekly Wrap. We'll talk to you again next week. We'll see you at the Twilight and see you at the clubhouse next week. Bye for now.